everybody. Good morning or good afternoon or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Friday. Welcome to the beginning of your weekend, should your weekend begin on a Friday. Hi, Hazel and chat. Hello, Sleepy Sarah. Panda Remix in 1 hour. That is true. Assuming that testing starts on schedule without hiccups, which, you know, it's testing. Sometimes there's hiccups. Sometimes they got the whole darn seizure. Hello, Hazel and chat. Hello! We are so happy to be here, Miss Kira and myself. I have coffee. Wow, that's a really red drain eye. Let me look. I actually haven't seen anybody using the outdoor skin. That's so sick. We have coffee. We have water. We have Miss Kira. We have the vibes. Is there anything else one could want? I don't think so. I'm looking for storms that aren't up. And I have not been like waking up every 3 hours to check for them. So I can't really complain that I haven't done them yet. But I do still need 3 more storms. The current storm is a sand storm. It's earth in the Onaran Plains. I need Onaran snow and then snow and fire in Thaldarazis in order to finish my achievements. So no luck this time. We can check again in 2 hours. Panda Remix is on PTR, not on live servers yet. But there's going to be testing it on the PTR. Healing keys back to back for 6 hours. Whoa, my brain might explode. Last ditch attempt at season 3 keys to master before the new season. Almost to 1,000 rating in 2 days. Oh, you're living. You're doing it. Dirty Penguin, thank you for the brand new Prime sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Hello, Hazelina. Is that me? Hi, kitty, 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 kitty. Hope you and chat are well. I might need to turn the heat on in here. It's gotten quite chilly in the room, but I think we can cradle the coffee for a while to buy some time. I mean, I'm dressed warm, but we tend to get the really chilly fingies if we leave it too cold in here. I am checking as an order of business. First thing in the morning, I'm gonna go check the daily, the Eon's Fringe daily, to see if I need it, because we're trying to get that achievement done too. It wouldn't be today, but it would be, you know, one day closer. Beautiful kitty. Come from the future, here to let you know you're all gonna have a great weekend, to remind you to stay hydrated. Very good advice. Recover Vol'jin's missing mojo. Have I done that one? Fringe benefits. Let's check that. Fringe benefits. No, I need missing mojo. My mojo is missing. All right. Where do you leave it? Where's the last place that you saw your mojo? Massive thing for me in D4. Nice. Congratulations. That's awesome. Okay, mojo over this way. I believe today is also World Quest Reset, but I don't believe that World Quest Reset happens during my stream time slot. So we'll have to check tomorrow's stream to see if we get the cataloging world quests we need, because I'm really wanting to finish a World Awoken. Oh, did I not collect his mojo? I killed his mojo. Was that not what they wanted me to do? There we go. I wonder if I can just pop into the Azeroth Time Rift. They just opened it. I bet you I can get there in time for the boss. Yesterday night was so nuts. Got Ashes of Alar. Oh, it's all the way over there. Never mind, that portal's so far. Ashes of Alar before I even got all my alts over there. Oh, I remember you talking about that just yesterday. You were going to farm that. That's crazy. Feel accomplished with WoW. Should do my taxes now. Any piece of it that you can get together is better than no piece of it. I feel that one very, very hard. I'm getting it. It's in progress now, but I had to spend like a long time being like, okay, I'm going to look at this for 15 minutes. And then I'm allowed to stop, and then I'm going to look at it for 15 minutes. Like, on separate days. It is something. It does work, though. It does work. We are a few steps ahead of the people that just don't do them and then hope that it never comes back to bite them. I found your mojo. You're welcome. I like that quest text. It's short, sweet, straight to the point. You got it. Here you go. All right, job done. So how many more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of 8. We need 2 more days of unique dailies in Eon's Fringe that we have not done yet before. Is that the Vol'jin? I believe so. This is a wishy-washy, timey-wimey area, so it's... Are any of us the, you know? 36 attempts at the noble carpet. Still no show. Next year, it will be mine. I believe. Oh, coffee's good. So what am I going to do? Follow-up question for myself and the universe. What am I going to do for 49 minutes? Camp Caracta. I actually don't know if Caracta's rotated out or not. I can log on to Barnacles and I can just like sit there. What else do you need for Dragon Quests? I'll have a lot to do for Timers, Tuskar stuff. I'm really close to being done. I need 2 more cataloging world quests. I need 3 more storms, and then I need those 2 dailies. And then I'm done. And then I guess I pet Taiban. I've saved 1 Bakar left in the pet Bakar achievement. Isn't it wibbly wobbly, timey wimey? Maybe in someone's universe. Mine's always been a little inaccurate. Pond nettle time. That holds some appeal. I won't lie to you. That sounds pretty tempting. Just got Taipan. I'm free. Rest in peace, enormous Taipan of days past. Alright, no guys up right now. It continues to amuse me that I said that I was too cool to stand and wait around for Rustfeather, but this is like exactly the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. I could always, if I didn't want to camp this, I could go camp Breezebiter. I don't know, man. I need something to do. I need a project. Are you excited to put the future bathing suits in Barnacles? WoW had basically advertised it to you. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that header image. Same thing, but with much less sun. Easier to get to. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. This one? I mean, it takes longer to spawn. Like, if you're waiting all on your own and you don't have anyone listing a group, it can be up to like 90 minutes to find the darn thing. I thought they were going to adjust the drop rates to compensate for the increased difficulty of finding the rares up. They ever do that or what? Like, come on. Well, Alkanon's up, which I believe means that that Caracta can spawn. He's not up at this moment, but he could. Can you fish while waiting? Maybe. Fish for what? Fish for who? No, I don't even have fishing on this all. Cobalt farm was easy because of all the storms that spawned there. Lockers. Pond nettle, of course. I think if I'm fishing for pond nettle, I think I want to take. I've been waiting for like the right window in my life to fish for pond nettle because once I start it, I want to stick with it until I finish it. And there's always just been stuff going on where it's like, well, I don't want to start now because like in an hour, I'm going to want to go log on to PTR and check out Panda Remix, right? Like you know what I kind of really want to do? Yeah, what the heck, why not? I will do PTR in like 45 minutes. In the meantime, I want to switch my category and I want to do a Hearthstone Battleground with my coffee. That sounds so cozy and so much more fun than just waiting for Caracta to not drop me the mount. Let me go to Twitch. Yeah, I'm excited to poke around a remix testing. I don't have any specific questions about it, but I'm betting they'll occur to me as I'm in it. Stream info. Because like my title doesn't even need changing. I just need to change the category. Hearthstone. Let's fire this bad boy up. My apologies to anyone unfamiliar with this game mode. I promise you, it's basically will have the same amount of content as this. It doesn't. I can chat at the same time. So let's exit that. Nice little cozy cat cam in the meantime. Save your time running character name since they're going to be on an oral realm. But what if I need what if it has to come from the moment? What if I need to invent it at that specific point in time where it's time to go and everybody's like already leveling and I'm like, hang on, I don't have a name yet. I could actually use one of my saved names. I have a handful of names that I've saved that are not in use currently. Like I think I have Shellfish. Have you decided the green wig is a favorite? No, I'm just wearing it this week. Last week I wore the pink wig all week. This week I'm wearing the green one. Sometimes it's fun to pick one for the week. The short ones are easier to wear and they don't get tangled as much, so that's kind of nice. You can talk except for the 90 seconds between rounds where you buy stuff and during rounds when it's really tense. Yeah. Listen. We gotta sell this thing. Battlegrounds. Hang on. You guys can't see this yet. There it is. First of all, I would like to brag. Look at me, I'm 8K. Woohoo! I've been playing a little bit of this. I haven't been going super hard, but I've been playing a little bit here and there. Name the character Remix Runner. Everything you do transfer to retail. Can I do Lore Master of Mop get it in retail as well? I would not expect that to be the case. I'm assuming that the only achievements you'll be able to work towards on Remix are specific achievements for Remix. Like, they're going to put in meta achievements that you do to earn things to carry over later. But I don't think you're going to be able to do, like, the regular stuff. And I don't know how if the quest that you can't would, like, that's a good question, but I don't know. We might know more after testing. All right. Kind of rewards do you get from Remix? Or from Battlegrounds? Wig life going? You still shaving your head? I cut my hair again yesterday, actually. I had been growing it out for 2024, and I reached a point where I was like, you know what? I missed like 3 months ago. So I didn't shave it like completely bald, but I cut it down quite substantially. So I'm feeling all fresh and cute and clean under here again. I don't believe there is sound. I think I had it muted. Let me see. Or at least low. Yeah, there's some. Uh-oh. I think I pressed too many buttons. There we go. Sorted. Yeah, wigs are streaming, and then I put them on when I'm recording a news video, but that's the only time I wear them. I don't even have to wear them for every stream, but... Alright, so... Holiday's always good. I don't like this guy. I unironically love Jiraxis. And having a high armor hero gives you kind of easier quests to get. Holiday's like a better and more flexible build, especially... Yeah, Holiday's better and more flexible. But I do love me some Jiraxis, but it's kind of a mean pick. Have you seen the Golden Celestial Cloud Serpent mount in a remix? That's what I'm more excited for. I think I saw like a thumbnail of it. I don't know if I looked at it in detail. I had some strange feelings. I had some confusing and strange feelings. Let me tell you about them. They were... my confusing and strange feeling was that I had read the thing in Remix where you were going to be able to buy mop-dropped mounts such as the Son of Galleon and the Astral Cloud Serpent, etc. with bronze in Remix and have that carry over to retail. And my reaction to that was, wow, I'm really glad that I farmed them as rare drops in retail before they became available like this. Because I got to have that moment of having them drop after having farmed them, because I love that kind of thing. But if they had come out with this before I'd had them drop, I don't think I would have felt chill to just like not buy them when they were free and then farm them the old-fashioned way. I think that wouldn't have worked as well for me.
Need a drink? Need a drink?
And you keep your hair buzz cut short underneath still. I just trimmed my hair yesterday. It's much shorter than it was. I was getting kind of like a mad scientist do going on. And yesterday I realized I'd had just about enough of it. It was taking too long to dry. It was getting too funky under hats. I didn't like it anymore, and I wanted it shorter, so I cut it again. The reason you like Jax might be a you thing, but objectively armor is kind of amazing right now, right? Yeah.
You know what time it is? Time.
All right.
Epic comeback. Hello.
I don't have a big plan or anything. I said I was 8K. I didn't say I was any good at this game. Talking about drops, had the Heavenly Onyx drop about 5 months ago. Nice. Interpretation was that you could only use the bronze on mounts that were specifically being introduced in Remix. Let me see if I can find the wording of it, because, let me see if I can find the thing that I was reading, because I don't remember it being ambiguous. Wow, Remix. Mop. Under development. And then the FAQ. They had a whole post where they wrote it down. I'm gonna find it.
Oh, Commander.
Okay.
You're so
Quest time!
cool.
8 Ellie's are max, 30 cards to hand, 30 cards to hand. Yogg-Saron, 16 for 2 Ellie's per turn. 30 cards per hand in a game without Naga is kinda gnarly. That's way too gnarly. I can't do that. I don't like Yogg-Saron. The wheel ruins my life, so I guess I'm doing this. Even though I could do 8 Ellie's or max probably a lot faster, but not that fast. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. I need some tokens. I need to do this. Am I gonna do a 3 or do I want a 4? I don't know what I'm looking for necessarily. I might just, I don't know what my plan was with that. Eat the left one. No! And then, oh, actually, yeah, okay, we'll stick with this. And then, we'll triple the Selly thing later. Because we need, well, I need them to die. So right now I've got 6, 7. Darn it, I need one more. But if I triple it, I'm going to lose a bunch of them. And also, there's no telling whether or not I'm actually going to, like, lose. So we'll worry about it. WoW Remix FAQ. They posted an FAQ. Maybe if I go to the WoW forums. I haven't consumed all the coffee yet, so that's my excuse. Let's check. Use no discovery. Druid class balance. Time runner characters added to existing guilds. We expect them to earn achievements in Pandaria just like anywhere else.
Remember to stay safe.
Okay.
And have fun.
Pandemonium clarification. In the community council. Alright. Okay. So, let me copy paste the text that I'm pulling from a blue post here. That's the thing that they said that I'm talking about. Alright, let's go to 5. And let's get let's go to 3 rather. And let's triple this. It's not super conducive to finishing my quest, but what are you gonna do? Any tokens? No, not really. I think in this case I'm just gonna take an Annoy module just to play straight. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a Rel. Because this is pretty decent value. Still need Galleon. Well, it sounds like you'll be able to get it in time running. Hate the ambiguity, but the cloaks. Feels shocking for some reason that they would allow that over some other things. Yeah. The only thing I've seen them say no to is challenge modes. Challenge modes, Corcoran Wolf, and heirlooms they said no to. Yeah. Hazel, when you do remix, have you decided if you're going to do a gnome or a panda in what class? No other race options for this in my world. I haven't decided for sure. I was kind of thinking panda, but I don't know if I'm committed to that or not. Be nice if I don't feel like farming Shaw of Anger. I feel, and mind you, I'm like broken and weird, but I feel like I'm glad I farmed Shaw of Anger already because I feel like this kind of robs you of the experience of farming it. And it's not like in a weird way, because like, yes, you could say, all right, I'm not going to buy it on time running. I'm going to wait and farm it the old fashioned way. But there's not a lot of people that'll understand. All right, how are we doing here? We are at 5 of 16 minions dying. It's not my fault. I'm just too awesome at this. Given that we're pretty stable, I think I'm gonna actually greed and then hero power. And then, hey, I got another thing. Ooh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. That will help. One, because I can now get a buff on Ellie's, undead, mech, pirate, and then demon. I only have one dupe type on this whole board, so your roll is going to be decent value here. Gnome Monk Panda, aka Monk. Shaw's a super easy farm. As easy as buying it on a vendor in time running, though? I don't know. Get caught up faster than ever these days? How does catch-up feel these days? Yeah, it is really good. It is really good. I totally agree with what Wolf was saying. The biggest problem with catch-up is not actual time invested required to, like, get things. It's mental energy required to get mentally caught up on all of the new systems and how they work, because they've changed things, especially since Shadowlands. They've done some pretty big overhauls to things like the upgrade system. Here, let's throw this one.
There's no
Okay, it's fine.
stopping you.
Oh, look at the kitty. I guess they've got the buddy thing, yeah. Plain minion from the lowest health opponent's warband. Alright, now we're getting caught up on our quest a little bit here. Although I think we still got this. Now that we've heard your opinion on ketchup, what's your opinion on ketchup? Ketchup's fine. It has a place in my fridge. So I don't hate it because I own it and I bought it on purpose. I don't use it very often though. It's like one of my least used condiments. What about mustard? I've discovered that I'm a big softie for like a good grainy whole grain mustard. I love that stuff.
I love it when you have a plan.
So I am sort of going Ellie's. In 3 more minion deaths, I'm going to have... In 3 more minion deaths, I'm gonna have... I have such a hard time not buying these things. I know I'm not gonna be Ellie's, but like, I don't know. I think I'll have the Annoytron for at least 3 more turns while I like switch here, basically. And there are also demons, so... I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hold the Ritual of Growth. And I'm gonna chuck you for this.
Have a nice day.
Do I want any of these? No, but there's 3. You know what? I'm gonna send the Ritual of Growth just to find out if there's anything free. Matador's always good. Felly's decent as well. Yeah, I think we freeze just to get a Matador. Smokey, thank you for the 21-month resub. Opening Twitch, this was something different to watch you play today. We'll be back on WoW later. We'll be back on WoW later on. I just didn't have it in me to farm to Camp Karakta for the first hour of my day. Stone-ground mustard is fantastic. Yeah, growing up, the only mustard I knew about was basically like French's yellow, like neon yellow mustard that you put on hot dogs as a kid. And that was fine, but I was missing out. I didn't know what I was... Listen, I started buying fancier mustards and then mixing them into cheese sauces. And then, what did I buy it for most recently? What did I put it in? I think it was one of the ingredients in that quiche that I made. But I like they did. I like a good whole grain mustard. Did you know that for my whole life, I almost never blanched spinach? And in the last week, I've done it twice. I'm on some kind of spinach, buying fresh spinach and blanching it adventure. I did. The first time was for the quiche, and the second time I made kind of a homemade palette paneer. Alright, so I want this. We're getting our freebie Ellies every turn. I desire this, but I don't really need it. We're still at completely full health. I don't mind taking a hit here and there. And I think what I want, I don't have the add-on that tells me what everything is, but I think what I want is more stuff kind of... I'm just tempted to upgrade to 5, because I could hold these in my hand, more or less. Upgrade. And then when I swap out, like, this guy, I can get a free spell. Ooh, pretty nice one, too. Matador's got an attack, which is kind of nice. I really should use this 8/8 spell. I think I'm going to use it on this guy. I think that's fine. We like that. That'll work. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Oh, coffee's so good. Something I did yesterday. In the evening, I was like, you know what? I was talking to my partner. I was like, you know what we should do? is we should go and take all our clothes out. I've been meaning to do like a organized declutter. We should go through our clothes and like our storage bins too, because we have storage bins under the bed that we use for like seasonal stuff, and it's kind of like inter-seasons right now. Take a look at all of it, and then figure out the things that we don't want to wear anymore, don't fit, worn out, etc., etc. The things that don't spark joy, and then pull them out to get donated, and then kind of like organize everything and put it all back. And we did. It was a lovely time. But the thing that I didn't expect is that there are some things that he didn't need anymore, didn't fit, not right for whatever reason, that were like pretty brand new. And he was like, well, do you want them? And then I was like, well, I don't know. And then I like tried them on, and then I was like, oh, it's fine. So I still have less clothes than I went in with, because I managed to declutter a bunch of stuff that wasn't right for me anymore. But I have come out with some new things to wear. You must be so fun at parties. Oh, you know it. Party maniac. I think it's kind of late for a barnstormer. I don't think I really want one. Ooh, okay. So I'm definitely gonna do this.
No one disturbs
because we're definitely gonna get some tavern spells going. Oh yeah. I think I'll take it. I think I'm done with Rel at this point. We can cycle some stuff. I don't want to go to 6. That's way too greedy. What am I looking for, though? If I'm not going to 6, what am I looking for? I'm looking for basically more Frostling or Azurite. A Baron would be nice, actually. I don't believe I want an Enchanter. I don't think there's anything in my build that an Enchanter is really good for. A Baron would be awesome, because it would work with the Barnstormer and it would work with the Genie. That's start of turn. This is good for just cycling.
Back to the pool, fearless minion.
I'm not great at playing Ellies. I don't do it very often.
Get down!
No, that thing's really not very buffed, is it?
This
Oh no!
is no place for
Wait.
mortals!
Wait! I'm sorry! I just wanted to spend my gold! I guess I'm keeping that annoy module for a little bit. No, I wanted to freeze it! Oh, I'm too slow. But 9 months too late for a Barnstormer. 10 hours till midweek World Quest reset. Are you waiting for cataloging quests like me? Okay, we're about to get absolutely slap-a-doodle-dude. Oh, that helps a little bit. Okay. It's fine. There's damage cap. And we're still above damage cap levels, so I can live for at least 2 more turns. I need to fix this. How am I going to fix this is my question. Okay. This would give me more magnetics, but I'm not magnets. Oh, what if I am? Just pivot, Mex! I mean... Done. Alright. You know what? These Ellies are for show. It's not a bad body, actually. Because, like, what am I holding these baby cyclones for? Nothing. Nothing at all.
This is no place for mortals!
Love it when you have a plan.
This is so dumb. This is not how you're supposed to play this game. I think I'm done with these. This is, we can buff Mr. Frostling. such a terrible, I want to trigger his battle cry, but it's such a terrible, thing to have him eat again. Like, there's gonna be better eats later. This is a mess and I'm gonna die. And I deserve it! If we're lucky, we can stabilize to make it into, like, I don't know, 4th through 6th? 3rd through 5th, maybe? But people are gonna be putting together real builds, and, yeah. Oh, I got some mileage out of that. We're not winning this one, but we can slow it down a little bit. A lot of battlers would make great VR games. I will confess to you, I don't understand. It's still like a flat board, right? Unless you're in the middle of the combat. You go to the tavern. She pours you a drink. Alright, so here, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna have you eat. I'm gonna take... Am I gonna take Fort? No. I'm not gonna take bots though. Oh, lighter fighter. Oh, I forgot that that's not even an Annoytron, it's an Annoy module. Okay. This is not a build! Oh dear. Hey look, it's my good friend Baron. What did I want him for again? Nothing anymore. I had big plans. I mean, I have lighter fighter. Pirates, huh? I have lighter fighter. Oh, it's terrible. It's all awful. Everything's terrible. This is what happens when you try to do like 3 builds at the same time. The answer is nothing. Listen. Everything's fine, and we're not gonna worry about it.
Come, forces of the world!
Definitely fine. No problems at all. Not an expert. 4 life seems low. Yeah, I had a really good start, and then I spiraled a little bit, but we can do another game after this. I just I tried to pivot to too many different things. I don't think sticking with Ellie's would have been my move, but I don't know what this move is. Although, I don't know what this person has like a lot of shields. And that lighter fighter did do some work, so we're actually okay for a sec. Hey, look at that. You pivoted too much, blew your knees out, basically. Yeah, hi, kitty cat. Okay, now what? Because I changed my mind from my magnet plan. Here, you take that. I changed my mind from my magnet plan.
You found a big one.
Stop it, Hazel.
Good for you.
You stop this nonsense right now. When in doubt, scamp.
Big minion equals big win. Am I right?
When in doubt, definitely
Bye,
scamp.
minion. I'll miss you. Decompress with some music.
No one disturbs my home!
Aww, this one likes you.
Alright, so the idea here is that this buffs based on the cards that I played, which goes ahead and buffs this. But it only happens once, so it's not really getting all that big, but it'll do for now. This dies. And then and does like a bunch of lighter fighter stuff, and then this brings it back so it can die again and do a bunch of lighter fighter stuff. Not enough space in the board for the different things I'm trying to do. Truly. But we can live another turn. Too many metal concerts. Hi. Hi. How you doing? What time is it? 9:41. Actually, I don't know if we'll have another time. Well, depends. We don't have to start Panda Remix for like right on the dot. We could, but maybe it'll need a minute to get started. Alright, so I need to move that back in the line some, although that was lucky. Because you want the lighter fighter to definitely die before the apprentice. And you want both of those to die before Baron. But you can't always guarantee these things. Remix PTR. Remix PTR is open to anybody. It's PTR. Standard PTR download install procedure. Alright, well, we're still here. We just need other people to die. that's what we do. Because I don't think we have a win. Oh, there we go. Lots of other people died. Top 4, top 4.
Oh, Commander, you're so
We don't really have much of a win condition going. If we were gonna have any, it would be something to do with well, that's a great question now. Oh dear. Pirates. I don't think that my lighter fighter scamming is gonna really pull through. Yeah.
Hi, small minions, and hello, big minions.
I think we have to drop the apprentice. I think the apprentice is too risky. I think we drop it for an extra matador. Although these guys weren't super big. We might be better off with a fungus.
Back to the pool, fearless minion.
I don't know why I bought that. Yeah. Good thing we're not gambling. Nerd Stonesville. Hi. It's Katie. Do you want to say hi? Busy Friday working retail on lunch now. Hope you have a happy lunch. I hope Kitty, what was I gonna say? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Well wishes. We're playing a little Hearthstone Battlegrounds before the remix testing starts up. I'm having a lovely time. I've managed to absolutely scam my way into at least 4th place. This person has 6 health left, so if I can win, then they're dead. Back at her.
There's no stopping you.
Am I really running a Baron for 1 lighter fighter? Oops. Didn't think that through. Wait. Alright, so yeah, this is not gonna work out. However, I have 9. Oh no, I'm toast. I am beans on toast. What time is it? 9:45. I can go again. Woo! 4th place. I thought I was over this game, but I'm not. I'm still having fun. Look at me, I'm climbing. It's inexplicable. Yeah, you can do guilds on Remix for sure. Oh. I don't know why I'm so sleepy today. I went to bed early. I started getting ready for bed at like 9:30 because I was like, I'm tired and I need to have a big day. Big day tomorrow. My obsession is raw cheese on toast. Really? I read a sentence about cheese on toast, and I was thinking to myself, have I put cheese on toast? And then I thought, not really, but I have had many grilled cheese sandwiches, which is so closely related that it's a bit silly to you know, squibble. I agree that Battlegrounds is the best thing about Hearthstone. I haven't played any other version of Hearthstone since, well, I played Mercenaries for the WoW promotion whenever they launched that. That was about what we had. Wookie. Oh, I love George. I also don't hate Sneed. I'm not against a good Sneed game, especially if we have Avenges. We mainly have Demon and Undead Avenges here. I don't like Petricide. I don't like Barov. George is really nice with Murlocs. He's also pretty good with dragons and occasional demons. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a hazel, eat her toes. She calls the police and you'll never know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Sneed. Managed to find the golden eye pet. Ooh, nice. You killed 2,000. Holy moly. Last game lasted about 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll be a little late. We'll be a little late for remix. Then we're gonna take a random minion and hero power. Although, do I want to hero power on this one? I mean, what am I gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. They had a type of cheese on sale and I got it. Green blue sheep cheese. Good, super sharp. Oh. I don't know that I've tried sheep cheese. I've had lots of goat cheese. Is it similar to goat cheese? Thought grilled cheese is the same as cheese on toast? I guess I don't know. When I'm imagining cheese on toast, I'm imagining somebody like making toast in the toaster and then putting cheese on it and then being like, job done. It's like raw cheese basically, like cold. Grilled cheese is in a pan, you know, or maybe like a panini press.
Oh, Commander,
Okie
you're
dokie.
so cool.
This is so awkward.
Need a drink?
This is so awkward. I hate it. I hate using replicate on a top level Selly. I'm never gonna keep it like that. Oh, more like a saltier cow cheese in my head. Might have something to do with a variant. Cold cheese and butter toast, actually. Lovely. Oh.
These games do help me pass
I have some
the
leftover
time.
pizza. I made a pizza party last night, and by that I mean we had pizza, and then I finished a ice cream that I had started the previous day. Yeah, it wouldn't have been more than one day old. I had a blizzard from DQ, but I put half of it in the freezer when it was done. Okay, so uncomfortable, a little awkward. A little awkward. Don't know how you can be so energetic in the morning. I don't think of myself as being very energetic in the morning. I'm not a morning person at all. I mean, it is 9:49 for me right now. It is nearly 10 o'clock. I have family members that this is like halfway through their day. Am I allowed to give you a tip on Battlegrounds? I'm not really looking for advice. I'm just kind of playing for fun.
Looking good out there.
Thank you, though. I appreciate the thought. Here we go. Haven't woken up at a single-digit time in quite a while. I've been there. Right. Quest time, quest time. Well, this is very easy. Oh, it's for that though. I could buy 9 things to get Tide Oracle Morgul. Double Battle Cries. I kind of like Double Battle Cries. I don't like Divine Armor because I don't like holding things in my hand. But it could work well with Murlocs. But I don't have any Murlocs right now. 8 undead or elementals. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do Warhorn. I don't know if it's the right choice, but it's a choice, and I'm gonna try and do it. So here's an undead, here's an elemental. I am fine to go for
They sure are cute.
a... maybe not a 3. Maybe we'll upgrade one more time before we triple them. But yeah, we still got our armor for the moment. Anyone know what level you need to be for the captain title? I do not know. I wonder if Wowhead has that in the database. Like if we look up the title. Let me see. I'm just kind of curious. If we look up captain. And we look at titles. 3 titles. Captain blank from Master of the Seas. Count-wide. Added map 6.2. Reward from Commons. Requires level 100 to use with the stat squish. Requires level 40. So, as of 2021, reported to go unlock it. Oh. I need to play another 5 undead rallies.
What an impressive victory! Go for the gold!
I'm kind of tempted to hold on, like not play that Deathswarmer until such a time as I get my double battle cries. Oh, I should have done the scout. Well, play undeads or elementals. We should calm down. we should settle a little bit. Or we could get crazy. Yeah, well. That'll do. How are you, Scarlet? Hello! Hi, Scarlet. I'm doing well. How are you? Kitty judging cat right now. Judging. She's purring. She's been purring. She's got the motor going for sure. Okay, so now we get double battle cries. We can use those for anything. Waiting for PTR. Should be soon. I'm excited. I think for at least for testing, I'm gonna play a gnome, but I don't know if I'm gonna.
Stay hydrated.
Double battle.
Be victorious.
I think for testing, I'm gonna be a gnome. I'm so grainy. Why am I Ellie's again? I didn't want to be Ellie's. I don't like playing Ellie's. How have we done this? Do you think this event is ideal for making an alt army? Probably. We'll have to see how fast the leveling actually feels. But I'm expecting it to be really good. Use the event to level the last few classes I don't have at 70. Went and picked out all their names. Off for dinner with a few friends. Have a lovely stream. Have a lovely dinner. Hardest job right now for me, but they're so good. The only thing I've really seen with them is... I don't know. I haven't seen very much. Doing. I've seen that scamming with the Master of Realities and then the Sandstone Drake and like a...
Stay hydrated. Be victorious.
another two-ended army if I didn't want to be Ellie's anymore.
Exactly what you needed. Back to the pool, fearless minion.
I got it. Second hand.
Shame I don't know what I'm doing. Oh well. What is that? Is that a panda elemental being the tavern host? That's so cute. Her name is Fizzy, and Fizzy is my favorite. She says things like "Stay hydrated, be victorious," and then when I lose, she goes, "Well, it could have gone worse." If you watch Chief or other top players play them, it's really impressive. No, you set your tavern host. Bob is the default one, and then the other ones have generally been available from different microtransactions or like cosmetic unlocks. I think you might be able to shuffle them, but I've never done that. At this point in my life, I should probably have put my win series first. Oh well. Oh, thanks, Patient Scout. This is exactly where you need to be. My goodness. Die. If I ever play Hearthstone, I need Busy. I don't know if she's available anymore. Hearthstone does FOMO marketing better than a lot of things. So usually when I'm in doubt because I don't know what my build is, I just upgrade. With this, I should really be Murlocs or dragons. And the Skyfin is a Murloc dragon. And he would be really good if we start getting battle cries, but like from where, you know what I mean?
They sure are cute.
I like both of these, but I don't know why. To what end? Terrible. Messy. Absolutely awful. We do have demons as well. Are there beasts? There's no beasts. We can't scam that way. I'm wondering if I freeze for the Felly. Probably. This recycling wraith is doing me no good, as are the barnstormers. I think next turn we can clean house a little bit. Aw, hi kitty cat. Nice warm kitty. I think it's gonna be nice and sunny today. I'm happy. I feel good that I cleaned up a bit here. Confirm. Yes.
Looking good out there.
Yeah, there will be dungeons and raids available to play through as well. They have a whole chart set up that shows you at what level you gain access to various things. But there are like entire raids that you can do pretty early in the leveling process, which confuses me. Yeah, they have like lots of content, including endgame content, spread out through the whole thing. Man, my sneediness is not really helping me here. Although it is fun to say, mind if I roll sneed?
Those recruits can't
Okay,
wait
new
to
plan.
play.
We're gonna double Felemental. Or double cast it. gonna buff this guy a few times. I'm after battle cries, but like better ones than that. Not realistically.
That minion will bring you closer to victory.
Even triples here. Because the brand would be kind of cool. I mean, Roadie Performer also kind of good, but...
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
I love it when you have a plan.
I'm just checking to see if I can find a triple Barnstormer before I give up on them.
Time to hire minions.
Oh, don't give both of the buffs to the Barnstormer. Ooh.
Let the game begin!
Mm-hmm. Hope this is like a test for an improved type of chromie time. What is it that you want improved about chromie time? The main thing I would change about chromie time is just giving a dungeon queue option that lets you queue for dungeons from any expansion without having to go back and either turn off, without having to like wait for it to expand your queue. I'd love to have like a separate button that's just like, hey, get me into any dungeon ASAP. I want more explosions. I want it available at max level. Oh. That's a good one. Like a story-based one? Oh, look, a Moira. Hazel, it's up. Thought to let you know. Thank you. I'll be there. Well, I'm down to 10 health. I might be there shortly. We have triple battle cries now.
You can do it.
Lock it in hand for one turn and double its stats. Let's do that. Because we definitely believe. We have so much faith. Maximum faith.
I love it when you have a plan. Back to the pool, fearless minion.
So bad. Yeah, sure, why not? We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it! Oh well. Like the option to queue for a specific group of expansions. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I wonder if PTR. I think this is going to be one of the most popular things they've tested on PTR in a long time. I wonder if how the servers are going to handle it. If they're too choppy by the time I get around to doing it, this is me telling myself in the future I told you so, but in advance. Aye. I was looking at houses online last night, and there was a really funny one that looked like someone took like an industrial warehouse and then just tried to like turn it into a house, and the finishings were really nice, but the whole thing was just like such a brick. The whole building was just like a cube. And in like a very, I don't know, the finishings were like messy on it. There was some weird things. Prince's Mansion? I haven't seen it. So I guess the big question here is, am I dead? And the answer is probably yeah. It depends on how this goes. Man. We're definitely gonna get this sorted out. It was totally... No, we're super dead. We are super toast! Rip! Ouchie, owie! My oofie. Had to happen eventually. I hadn't had a good 7th place in a while. Alright. Let's go check out some PTR, shall we? Here, I will large cam for a second. I'm gonna go log into, well, change my category. Log into PTR, and then we'll have a little look-see. I'm way too into BGs. They're too fun. I also have way too many Chrome tabs open. This is messy. Messy. Stream info. Let's go back to World of Warcraft. And then let me go fire up PTR. I was on it yesterday, so I should have it installed. 10.27. Don't have to worry about PTR spoilers since I played MOP back in 2012. That is a good point, though. If anybody does not wish to see testing of the new Panda Remix mode, this is your moment to respectfully scram. Because that's exactly what we're going to be looking at here. Let's see if this can kick back in. I know you're not looking at it yet. There you go. Oh, alright. Benedictus, why not? Experience a wild new twist to Mists of Pandaria by creating a time runner. Oh, they did use the word time runner after all. Alright, so they've got like a countdown, 2 days remaining on Remix. This is just for testing. It'll be longer than a weekend when it comes out in live. All Pandaria quests, scenarios, dungeons, raids available to play. Completely new itemization. Unique spell gems give players access to a new gameplay experience. And by completing event achievements, you'll unlock new mounts, battle bets, transmog, and more for your account. Give me one time runner. Alright. So you can use anything, including a Drakthir if you want. You could do this on an Evoker. I am testing Remix now. Here, actually, I need game sound. I need this menu to sing to me while I'm doing this. System, audio. Thank you. Much better. Create a time runner. All right. Who am I? Who are you? For testing purposes, I can be either I could be anything, but I'm probably going to be either a priest or a hunter, realistically. Unless I ended up being like a monk, but I don't know about all that. Just for the theme of the thing. He looks funny. Let's try not spend 4 hours on deciding on name and hair color. Why on earth would we try that? That's the best part. You're in the wrong area. You've stumbled into the wrong stream for that kind of energy. I don't even know about which race I want to be. I don't know who am I? Oh, he's got a birdie. That's kind of cool. Are there new KT hair colors in the PTR? Good question. I would guess so, but let me see. Yeah, look at them. Like new hair colors. Yeah. Did they make tier sets for MOP for DH and Drakthir? It's a good question. I don't know if we're going to be getting tier sets at all. I guess... No, I don't know if we're going to be getting tier sets at all, because all the loot is remixed. All the loot is, like, remix-specific loot. So, it wouldn't surprise me if you don't... Because, like, what are you going to do? Like, stay in Throne of Thunder and not level in the other raids until you get the whole Throne of Thunder tier set? They can't balance them against each other. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. What am I going to... I think I'm gonna be a... I could be a priest. I might be a hunter for a little bit. Oh, we get some muskox. That's awesome. Because I'm definitely gonna level a priest on actual time running, because I think I might have people that want me to heal, or that would... I don't know. Someone might need me, but for now I think safely mess around and be a hunter. Am I gonna be a panda just for testing? Am I gonna be a gnome? I don't have a gnome hunter. I think I'm gonna do a panda. She's kind of cute. I don't know if I've seen that hairstyle before. They added some new ones. Did they ever add bald to pandas? Or did they decide that would be like too... I know they added like bald to everybody else. I wonder if pandas have to have hair. Panda Hazel, is this true? Randomize? know if I can do it. She's a panda bear. I almost would rather be a Kultur. I mean, Zandalar Troll is also hilarious because... because reasons. Go with your heart, be a gnome. Shaved panda. You know what's deceptive advertising? Panda Express. They don't have a single item serving panda. What do you mean? Have you ever seen them decline service to a panda bear that walked in? Didn't think so. Oh, man. Can I be an Eridor Draenei? Priest? Not a PTR anyway. I like his birdie. I do like the panda ox. Maybe I just need to be a panda boy. Maybe that's the thing. Whoa. I hadn't seen these more recent ones. It's a joke. You made a joke and then I made a joke. Everybody just, oh my goodness. Go horde for the testing. But why? PTR is the only time I can have the name Scarlet. This is too hard. I can't do it. It doesn't even matter. I'm just testing. It's not even like I'm committing to it forever. Maybe for testing I should make the most fun and wonky character I can. Is there a barbershop in Mop? That's a good question. It's new Hunter interface out in the PTR. Also a good question. I too have this issue of character select screen boss. Testing's up for anybody that wants to. You just gotta download and install PTR. Alright, every time someone... Actually, no, I can't say that. Lunch is over. Good luck. Have fun. See you later. I was gonna say, every time someone tells me to just get it over with, we add 10 minutes to character creation. But I'm not actually committing to that, because you guys would 100% game that, and we would just be here forever. Do it! It's just a timer. Start the process all over. The Martin approach. Forgot Void Elves are a thing. 24-hour character creator stream. Yes, it is the 1027 PTR. That's right. That's Dingle. Does that mean a longer stream? No. Should you really play a bard for this event? Hi, what do you want? I hope they fix the troll helm for heritage. Yeah, it is kind of funny I don't have a High Mountain Torn and Moose yet. What of the Adam Lambert have we done? Excited to see the new Hunter interface? No hair. Maximum beard. Long ears. It's hideous. I hate it. Oh my god, Tyler Okos is the funniest thing. Hang on, I have an idea. I'm coming up with a perfect name. This is perfect. Well, maybe not that one. Alright. I dub him Ventriculus, the mid-gut of an insect where digestion takes place. Oh man, you ever want a good name? You got to go look at the names for various parts of insects. You're in a good place. So the remix testing is 2 days only. The actual remix event, I'm assuming, will be much longer. So let me edit mode and let me find my own UI listed. There we go, much better. Let me. Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna log off and just grab a quick screen cap of like my Well, hang on. We can fix this. Oh, I just want to know what buttons I tend to use for my different hunter things. Hang on, this is important. I don't want to do it backwards. I'm gonna drive myself nuts. I'm just gonna hop onto retail for a second, and I'm gonna grab a real quick screen cap to work off of one of my hunters, just so that I can not do it stupid. Looks like a person who would wear the new Blizzard t-shirts. Imagine if it was only 2 days for the event. 10 to 70 in 2 days. Alright, so which hunter? Probably this one. A void elf named Null. Null and Void. There you go. I don't think I have a void elf on retail. Maybe Ventriculus will happen. You know, he ain't got looks, but he got personality, and that's the important thing. Why am I checking my mail? That's wrong. We are just grabbing a quickie screen cap of my bars, and I'm gonna call that Dragonflight Hunter layout as just a quicko JPEG, and then we hop back onto PTR. Not PTR starting zone is an absolute madhouse. People are pumped. For 2 days, might have to claim a very contagious illness if I'm gonna get to 70. Yeah, no, there's no way it would be that short. I'm expecting to have it be at least the same length as Plunderstorm. Yes, he's got this little icon next to his name to indicate that he is time running. I like that there's no add-ons because it means that I don't have to mess with setting up add-ons. I don't have to worry about configuring them or having them work or whatnot. Okay, so let me see here. Revive pet goes on. Well, first of all, we need more bars. Options, action bars. Because I'm only level 10, but we do have some decent. I'm only level 10, but we do have some stuff. So I would want to put maybe the call pet over there. We have a warp stalker. He also needs a bug parts name. Let me pull my list back up. Parts of insects, worthless. If I am ventriculous, you become you've got, and he's a warp stalker. I feel like calling it Ligula is just gonna sound like I'm memeing. Ooh, Tarsus is awesome. That's a great name. Part of the insect's leg that lies distal to the tibia. There you go. Nerd alert. Let's leave testing discussion. We don't need that. And then let me go into my action bars and make sure that we're displaying them. Action bars. They don't really need to be locked. Okay, so this goes on shift 4. Mend pet. Goes on shift 7. Oh, it's pet utility, pardon me. We can. Where's my spellbook key? Am I dumb? Spellbook P is not working to pull up my spellbook. We can also grab a path stalker. Spellbook and professions. That's so weird. Let me look at my keybinds. I wonder if I broke it. Toggle spellbook. P? Question mark? Is that not what it normally is? Okay. Disengage goes on to this one. Steady shot. I think it's replaced with barb shot later, so that can go up there. This one goes here. Wing clip goes here. Mount can go over there. We've got Feign Death. We've got Arcane Shot. We've got Freezing Trap. Turtles here. This one's here. This makes me feel a million times better. Tame Beast we can chuck over there. Okie dokie. Aspect of the turtle. Aspect of the cheetah goes on 6. And this is just the way I like to set it up. It's not right or wrong or anything like that. Hunter's Mark. Maybe we'll make a nice little macro. Kill command. Any pet utility that I want to have handy here. Mend pet on 7. We don't need feed pet. Okay. And then over in Beast Mastery, we have just passives. Okay, cool. I guess if I can scooch this down. Ish. Lovely. Save and exit. What else? Names. Auto loot. Interface. Alright, we'll turn on auto loot. We're going to go into names and do always show nameplates for enemy units. Seems reasonable. And does he have a title? Oh yeah, he can use my titles from retail, so he can be salty for the moment. So we have a quest. It has a fun new icon. It is a triangle. Upside down. Upside down diagonal. It's about time. Timing is serendipitous. Not all infinites have seen weakness. Time to show me. Slay a time dragon. Interesting. Okay. My pet's on assist, so that's good. Hi, Hazel in chat. I'm a Void Elf. I'm Alliance. Okay. And oh, I have to take his artifact. This is so busy. There's so many people here. I want sound as well. I have sound. I want more sound. I want more music. Is music looping? It's not looping. That's what's going on. There we go. Alright, so I have a mount. Do I have access to my regular mount collection? It's a good question. It looks like I do. Summon a random mount. Already feels more like WoW than Plunderstorm did. Although playing WoW without add-ons is kind of fun. Speak with Moritari, and that's going to give us some bronze, 10 of them. You've got a cap of 200,000. 3 threads of time for infinite ravagers. So far, we're not even doing like regular Pandaria quests. And use the Chrono Stabilizer to close some time rifts. Do I have my regular keybind? I might set up my interact keybind. It might come in handy. Options. Interact, I like to keep it on H. Oh, it is on H. Enable interact key. There we go. Just to help us out in like looting stuff. There's so many people. I'm sure that's one of the things. They're getting a great stress test. I'm sure that's one of the things that they need to sort out is just things like spawn rates and sharding and how many people per shard and whatnot to make it feel exciting without making it feel completely non-functional. Pull the shark rare. You can fly at level 10. Well, I can't fly yet. Maybe I unlock that after this, after a few quests. Closer to interact. Alright, here's a question. In my collection, the heirlooms tab is not present, so it looks like even if you have heirlooms, you can't just like make them and put them on for time running, which is expected, but like a good thing to check. Because, you know, you have access to your mounts and you have access to your battle pets. Your companion pets, you can have those with you in time running, but you cannot use your heirlooms. I guess I can make some notes. Paper is not the fastest way to make these notes, but whatever. I don't want to have to deal with another window. What if I do need a third monitor after all? Time running notes. Hey. Alright, what else do we got? More time to turn in some quests. It's hard to be engaged in what's going on around me when it feels like there's, like, even if something spawns on me and it starts hitting me, someone's gonna pull it. It's so busy. Weave it to me, and not my problem. Threads of time. Bronze. Purchase a chrono badge from Horos, and then speak with Momentous. Okay, so we're getting our cloak is what's going on here. We're getting our cloak into infinite potential, I think it's called. So you buy that. But you can also see all kinds of stuff. So it's got some toys that I already know from the expansion. It has some new stuff. That's a Mogu Haze Blazer. That's funny. It's just like a disc, but like with the smoke turned up to 11. Tropical Riding Crane, that's new. Do you have the goodest boy yet? No, not quite yet. Does your B mount walk in this PTR? I would be shocked if it did, but let me check. That would be a bizarre thing for them to add. What is it called again? I don't remember what it's called. Honeyback, thank you. It would be too much to ask for them to name it something that has... It does walk! Color me shocked! Woo! Look at him go! B mounts! Follow-up question. What about the Akir flying bugs? Did those run before? Those might have always been able to run. B mounts. He has to ride these because they're awesome, and because he's got the bug name. Okie dokie. Ask Momentous to forge me an artifact. Hello, excuse. How the heck do I remove the blizzard art on the bar? Edit mode. Same way you would do it on retail. Mm-hmm. Okay. Try this on. You know what? My keybinds are weird. I don't have, there we go. B. I wonder why my keybinds are like that. I just didn't have bag opening bound. Weapons for other class specializations. Interesting, they give you those too. And then there's your cloak. The event is happening on PTR. It is in PTR testing. Got the catapult as well. Nice. Thread of power collected from an infinite ravager. You betcha. Now pull Ordos. Oh, and that gave me plus agility. Do you see that? It happened really fast on the screen. Where's my cursor? There it is. I'm really chilly. Cook needle. You'll find similar threads from all kinds of stuff. One last anomaly to deal with here. Defeat Eratus the Unwoven Paradox. I wonder if we're close to them just like sending us forward into standard mop content. Sorry, Albatross. Bad luck. Kind of a season of discovery Panda style? A little bit. There's a lot of things that aren't the same, but it does have some of the same elements. Like discovering new abilities, sort of, but not in exactly the same way. So my cloak is kind of ugly. Can I make it cute? Okay. Ask returns to show you the events of the past, and you will learn how to create Group Finder. No, it was me! Okay. Hi, Eternus. Excuse me. And then they're gonna play a little movie.
We've made a thorough inspection of the wreckage, Your Majesty.
Which I'm sure is
There
just
is
the
no
old
sign of
cutscene that
Admiral
played
Taylor
back in
or
WoW.
his ship.
Oh, I
200
remember
ships
this.
at my disposal, yet the one carrying my son goes missing. What of their last message? Show me whatever you have.
We have been drawn off course. Horde air fleet. Many casualties. Shipwrecked on an uncharted isle.
Okay,
But
I'm
the
gonna take a
White
short break, but
Pawn
I'll let
is
the movie play.
accounted
BRB.
Repeat, the White Pawn is safe.
Anduin.
Surprise attack! Requesting immediate, if anyone's received.
Sir, the 7th Fleet has already been dispatched, but it could take weeks before it...
There's no time to waste. We'll send a small elite force to secure this new land and bring back my son.
Something still feels a little wonky, but I think it's playing without Plater that's making me feel a little tiny bit wonky. Okay, now we're back on the warship. Oh, yeah. And we have Group Finder. We also have... Hang on, I have to do this again. This was so messy on launch. It was so funny when Panda came out the first time around. Oh, and the copter quest was just an absolute wreck because of so many people doing it. I have to do it while it's busy. Can I be honest? Having a lot of fun? Nice. Chili fingies. Do I have my handlers on my desk? No, they're plugged in right now. But after this quest, I want to queue up for a dungeon. I want to see what that's like. Yeah, Panda PTR is up. Isn't that fast? Isn't that exciting? Woohoo! I'm having so much fun. I want to get some more stuff. I want to get more powers and stuff. I just want to get comfy with my UI as well. Something I'm gonna have to do. I wonder why like things like my keybinds and like my bag and spell keybinds got all wonky. I suppose especially when this goes live, I can take as much time as I need to sort it all out and make it all comfy. I need to make sure I'm targeting a few shredders. This seems to be working fine. Although I am getting a little whoa. 1,500 choppers stuck in a figure 8. But the first 1.5 fishing in Stormwind to get the realm. First Zen fisherman. Horde could not progress because the quest to set up your garrison was bugged in 1. Hello everyone, great day. Hazel's 1. Hello everybody. Welcome. Happy Friday. Welcome to the Panda Remix testing weekend. So like, this is perfect because this gives me stuff to stream this weekend. I have, I'll do as much retail as I can to check for things like storms that I need and to do like Ian's Fringe dailies and whatnot, but like, and the cataloging world quest tomorrow when world quest resets happen. But aside from that, I'm kind of, I don't know, biding my time on retail for the moment, so I'm really jazzed to have something else to play on stream for a little bit. Felt neutral about this when it was first announced, but now that I'm seeing it, starting to get more excited. MoP was such a special time when it first came out for me. It was the second expansion that I'd started from the very beginning, but it was the first one where I was kind of like an adult that wasn't in school, because I was already working retail, I think, by the time this came out. So I had a job, but I also had a lot of time, and I played a lot of this. It's a shame I didn't accomplish anything. I didn't have a guild at the time, so I just spent a lot of time leveling alts. Only played it after the fact, though. I feel like I'm getting a redo on my early 20s. Give vote. Why is this song playing in the Jade Forest? Why not? Plays everywhere. I always thought this was Panda specific music. Maybe they brought it other places because it was so awesome. When your character started, were you in a special bubble on the Timeless Shore? Was I in a special bubble? I didn't see a bubble, but I don't remember looking for one. I was. Oh, okay. Do you happen to know if you will keep the rep earned during the event? I don't know. I'm guessing yes, but I don't know. Alright, take me back. I want to queue up for a dungeon. Random time running dungeon. Cache of infinite treasure. Plus, I'm going to have to... Oh, I could queue up for a random heroic time running dungeon, too. Cache of infinite treasure. Same amount of experience for either of them. Interesting. Okay. I got a talent point. I'm level 11. And I got a chipped deadly sapphire. Combine 3 to create a more powerful gem. I also got an unraveling tunic that started a quest. So the gem of power, shift right click your chest or leg armor, and socket the chipped deadly sapphire. Okay. Place. The vendors of Pandaria do not want the equipment you will find in this timeline. You can convert unwanted equipment into bronze using the magic of the infinite dragonflight. Use the unraveling sands ability and scrap the unraveling tunic. So it's teaching me how to get rid of gear I don't want. Place it in the sands to scrap. Use the sands to summon sands and then place the tunic in the sand. Okay. Can I summon sand on a boat? Time running ability locked. Unlocked. And there's another one. Extract gem. Alright, so here's summon the sands. And then I can click on that and you're basically scrapping stuff. So if I don't want this Time Runner staff actually that they gave me for other specs, it gave me 10 bronze. And then the tutorial tunic has given me 1 bronze. Okay. Place. Okay. Continue. Bronze can be spent in infinite bazaars to upgrade your equipment, acquire gems, or expand your collections. Okay. Shift right click my... So I've got prismatic sockets on my chest and legs. And I can stick a chipped deadly in. It's going to give me crit. Okay. You may find more gems and improve your combat capabilities. Any gem can be removed using extract gem. It will not be destroyed. Okay, so I can take my extract gem and I can pop it back out. Perfectly fine. You can freely change the gems in your equipment using the extract gem ability. Make use of this as your collection grows. Oh, they gave me 2 of them. Alright, so now I have 3 chipped deadly sapphires just because tutorial. Prismatic gems can be combined to create a more powerful gem. Combine 3 deadly chipped sapphires to create a flawed deadly sapphire that grants additional crit. So we can just right-click these, and that'll combine the 3 of them. And now we can, I'm sure, socket it to pop it in. Makes sense. Sounds good. Etc. You have to like drag it in because when you right click it, it tries to combine to make another gem. What are you playing right now? I am testing the Panda Remix mode, the event that they're gonna make. I'm testing it on the PTR. Equip Skyfire Parachute. Did I equip it? Did I loot it? Hello? Parachute? Uh-oh. Oh, I killed it. It did. How do I get my retail edit mode profile into PTR? You can try exporting it to a string and importing it and see if that works. Once upon a time, I either did that or I recreated it manually on PTR once, but then I had it on PTR forevermore. Okay. Oh, my keybinds didn't save. Alright, let me... my keybinds didn't save. Interface panel, so I need backpack. Journal bags. I also need spell book. It's so weird that some things are fine and some things are not. I wonder what happened there. I'm gonna relog to try to save that. Do you need a DPS? I was just gonna random queue. I am a DPS. Ugh. I'm just gonna relog to see if I can save those keybinds that I changed so I don't have to do them again if it comes to it. Alright. I want to just get on the ground before I queue up. Well, I guess I could queue. I wonder if the queue times are like super fast right now. I'm gonna do a normal time running. But then I can try, after that we can try heroic so we can compare and contrast how they feel. There we go. You're queued for an activity. Unopened item in my collection. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I wonder where I'm going to do most of... I'm assuming that you're not going to need to do like all of the quests to level. I think it's going to go a lot faster than that. So I wonder where I'm going to do most of my leveling. I always liked Valley of the Four Winds. I love those quests. I've done those a lot. About time you showed up, let's do some damage. Gave me a bandage and bronze. For the bandage in the bar. Heals for 10% of maximum health every 1 second for 6 seconds, but reduces your movement speed. Oh, that's kind of cool. That reminds me of the health brew from Plunderstorm, actually. Just like a really strong self-heal that is on a very short cooldown. This one is like consumable based, but it also slows your movement speed. But I guess you can move a little bit. I'm not used to having to like click to accept quests. I've gotten so used to Leatrix doing it for me. Wonder if we get to do the Sunsong Ranch farm thing. I'm also curious about that. They didn't have it listed as a thing that was on the... It wasn't listed on the... Oh, do I have to turn auto loot on again? For heaven's sake. the big graphic that they released, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Macy does. Thank you for the 25-month free sub. I just saw you nonchalantly get the Abyss Worm after years of farming for it. Hype yourself up, girlie. I'm so proud of you. Aw, shucks. Thanks. I think I've farmed too many mounts and I'm broken now, because now when I get a mount drop, my initial gut instinct is, oh no, what now? Now I have to find a new farm and I have to get all my characters out there, and I just got comfy with this one. It's, I don't think that's the right reaction to getting a mount drop, but I think that's where I'm at. My goodness. I'm glad I have it though. It's a cool mount. I have been missing it forever. I just, feel like that too every time. It's kind of like, all right, here we go again. Now what? Rust Feather is waving. Yeah, for real. I should go back and figure out what the oldest mount that I'm willing to farm is. It's probably a WAD mount. I'm missing a few WAD mounts that I could go back and work on. Specifically Tanan Jungle Rares and maybe even another Garrison Invasion mount. I might be missing one of those. I remember getting the Abyss Worm in LFR thinking, oh, this must be a pretty common mount then. Yeah, I know a few people that felt that way. I think it is a relatively common one. Like, it wasn't super crazy rare. I think I just got kind of unlucky to not get it during Legion or at any of the time that I was farming it after the fact. Man, Jungle, Garrison mounts are the only ones I'm missing. It's a sign of a fun game when you get the reward and your first thought is, yes, now I never have to do this again. I mean, you never had to do it in the first place. Oh, I got a chipped Hungering Ruby. What does that give me? Leech? Leech. That one's going in my pants. I have an empty slot. You can see where, if you haven't, like, there's a teeny tiny little interface on the inner edge of the gear icon that shows you the color of gem. I wonder if it changes size or anything, if you get better gems, or if that's too much to ask. What's up, Rel? How you doing? Couple of caches of infinite treasure. That one had a timeless scroll of resurrection. Bring a dead ally back to life with 35% health and mana. Cannot be cast when in combat. 30-second cooldown. Wow. And then another bandage. Well, that's kind of neat. I'm gonna have a quest button keybind. I don't believe there are professions. I mean, maybe, I guess, but there's no auction house, so if you did have professions, it would be very, like, either trading to other players or self-found kind of situation. I'm not expecting to see any. Besides, what on earth would they do with jewel crafting when everybody's looting all these gems? But when I get to a city, I can check, because they definitely used to have profession trainers in, like, the Apple Blossom Pot on Village or whatever. Yeah. And another thing. I wonder if those caches are ever going to have... Oh, I got a thread of stamina. I don't have to weave it in manually, though. It just upgraded my cloak. The threads of time you find are woven into the cloak, permanently increasing the power. Okay, so I just got a plus stam buff to the cloak. That's kind of nice. I like that you can do basically whatever, and it will increase your character's power. You know, there's no, like, you have to do X, Y, Z thing. You can kind of... You could quest. You can do dungeons. Been forgetting talents exist. Yeah, all mounts are on, I have all of my North American mounts. All my account-wide mounts. I don't have my Abyss Worm, so you know what it is if you want to use your mounts on PTR, you need to copy them. On the PTR login screen, there's a copy character interface. There's also a copy account button. There's a copy account info interface, or at least at some points in PTR history there has been. I have, at certain points, copied my collections over, but I can see that it's based on that system because I don't have my most recently collected stuff. I am still queued for... Yeah, I am still queued for a dungeon. It was just hiding behind the issue reporter. The DPS key looks like it's going to take 11 minutes. And that's the kind of thing that's going to make me want to play a healer. Challenge mode mounts will not be available in the remix. Do I still have that thing on my thing? No. Panda Remix clarification. So they had a discussion forum. Pandemonium clarification. So this is the post that has some more info on it. So no Corcoran Werewolf challenge mode sets or heirlooms. But anything that could be had in Pandaria today, like if you, anything that you could get if you went back to Panda on retail is going to be available again. Anything on the buff? Anything on the buff? Eh? I don't understand. I need to kill some more Shahats. Yeah, it looks like mobs drop bronze directly. I'm sure they have chances to drop other stuff. I wonder if this is going to be a million times nicer loot management and inventory management wise, because not only have they given us huge bags, but it sounds like you're not gonna, like, yes, you're messing with these gems, but you're not messing with like profession materials or like gray trash items or anything like that. There's also going to be items that you can collect in Remix that are exclusive to Remix that you'll be able to use in regular WoW once you've got them, but the only way to get them is Remix. There's a couple of appearances they've previewed that are pretty cool looking. Yeah, this is Remix testing on PTR. Yeah, there is a reagent bag slot. I wonder if that's just like a holdover or if there really are going to be professions and crafting stuff. Because I would be kind of surprised, but then again, I said the bee wouldn't walk, and the bee definitely walked. Can I fly? I can fly. It's interesting, when you're first in that bubble, when you first log in, you can't fly, but you can start flying pretty quickly after that. Guess what dropped for me? Heroic leap. What? You got an ability? I don't have any abilities yet. Although I am like 15 minutes behind you because I had to finish my Hearthstone game. So, alright, questions. Ooh, I got some bracers and I got Incendiary Terror. I got a Tinker Gem and then some bronze and then a health pot, which is different than the bandage. The health pot, 5-minute cooldown, restores health, increases stand by 3% for 30 minutes. Additional stock can be purchased at the Infinite Bazaar. Interesting. Duly noted. My bracers have a Tinker slot and my Tinker Gem. Abilities have a chance to inflict additional fire damage and horrify your enemy for 3 seconds. Fits in a Tinker Gem slot. I do love that you can just pop things in, pull them out, no consequences, because that makes it nice and easy. Ooh. Or I have a Tinker Gem for Explosive Barrage. Abilities have a chance to launch a barrage of fire. Each missile inflicts fire damage, knocks enemies up. See, that sounds like more fun. Now, do I have to manually extract, or can I just swap them? Oh, no, I could. Okay, so I could destroy it, or... That's interesting. So if we look at the thing, we have, and then we look at the thing, I can pull it with my ability, but if I want to layer it over top, it looks like it actually does break it. At least based on that UI preview. I didn't actually try it. So let's... Don't do that. Oh, someone declined the invite. Don't worry, it wasn't me. We're still in queue. So we've got Explosive Barrage socketed now. So I have an extra Tinker Gem. I have a Chipped Hungering Ruby, which is the plus Leech. I'm going to leave the plus Crit one on my Prismatic Gem. I'm going to leave that alone on my chest piece. I also got a Timeless Scroll of Battle Shout. Increase the attack power of all raids and party members by 4% for an hour. Wow. It's kind of cool. Crit's so boring. So, I had a follow-up question. My follow-up question was, one of these NPCs was like a vendor. They were going to sell brew. Where did they go? Oh, is it you? Oh, he's coming with me. Oh, I see. I want to poke around the village for a sec. So, I don't know any flight paths connected with that one. I have another quest. Oh, you can learn dragon riding, and you can also skip the dragon riding tutorial. I will send you to Lord Andrastraz. I wonder if they send you to Lord Andrastraz in Dragonflight, or if they just here. I'm gonna do the tutorial just to see it. Take the portal. That's funny. We're not in Dragonflight. We are in Mob. And this is yeah, okay. Well, I guess a little bit of experience. Because I guess, yeah, some people won't have dragon ridden. They'll have just been playing classic this whole time. Summon your dragon riding mount. Alright, dungeon time. I don't have any class colors on my bars, but that's okay. Ah, yes, that famous Miss of Pandaria dungeon, Skullmance. It was redone in Mob. It looks like our dungeon quests are intact. My pet taunt is automatically turned off as expected. Very good. The event is not live. It is in PTR testing. Use the flight path toy. That's a good question. I'll have to try after we get out of here. I doubt it. Are you going to do this off stream as well, or just during the stream? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm living in the present. Ooh, I got a plus versatility. I don't really have anything that cleaves except for my my gem. Oh, there's no meters because we don't have any add-ons, so I don't get to know how awful I'm doing. This is great. No one can know. Whether or not you find the event frustrating or found Plunderstorm frustrating is an individual assessment. This one doesn't seem to involve any PvP, if that helps. If the thing that frustrated you was having other players kill you, then this should not cause you that specific distress. Oh, Bittersweet, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the raid. Open up your combat log and I'll calculate it in real time. The small trash mobs drop bronze. Looks like sometimes, yeah. Oh, I should use my Scroll of Battle shout. Timeless Scroll of Battle shout. So now I have... Oh, and somebody gave me a Timeless Scroll of the Wild too, so I have a 60-minute 2% Versa buff, and I have a 60-minute 4% attack power buff. Hunter's Mark does increase damage dealt, but only above 80%. That's right, that's right. So I guess I don't need to worry about it. I'm on fire. Ow. Why am I on fire? Am I standing in something? I don't even have multi-shot yet. Finished Plunderstorm this morning, hoping I never need to do it for mounts again. Oh, I got a Timeless Scroll of Cleansing. Oh, I can dispel harmful curse, magic, poison, disease effects from target ally. Interesting. There's so many time running specific items. This is kind of cool. I probably have talent points to spend, don't I? Yeah, I do. Oh, nameplates. Default nameplates. Blizzard, help me out. Do something. Oh, I was probably getting punched by those ghosties is probably what happened. Give, kill shot, and cobra shot. Alright, we're clearing around in a circle. I hate that I have to... hang on. I had always shown nameplates turned on, but I think it turned off. That's what happened. I don't need them larger. I need them to not be, like, iffy like that. Like, they're not working consistently. This is a little better. I think it reset when I disconnected. Okay. Why not turn on larger nameplates? Well, because my problem isn't that they weren't large enough. The problem was that they were displaying inconsistently. And the phylactery time. Larger nameplates has been in UI as an option for a long time. I think. I just haven't been using them because I'm used to using Plater. It's the only piece of UI that I feel remaining that still really sucks. It's the only piece of default UI I really hate. Timeless drums. Oh, we have a lust we can use. I also got a couple more gems. I've got a plus leech and a plus speed prismatic gem. Cool, cool, cool. The pet journal's okay. It's usable. It doesn't bother me as much. Oh, there's my... That's my, what do you call it? That's my explosive barrage procking from my Tinker Gem. It's kind of cool. Alright, that person is dead. I have no... I mean, I have a res scroll, but it's, it is... Oh, I think a hard cast. Is the face rolling fun? Hopefully there is some challenge. I mean, this is a... I'm level 11, and this is a normal dungeon. I am sure there is more challenging content that is available. Maybe not face roll? Yeah. Also, we did just die. But it's testing. Not seeing any regular drops, just time walking stuff. Yeah, that is true. I'm not seeing any... I don't think vendors will buy anything from you in this game, so there's no gray trash. There would be gear at some point. Gear, gems, and time walking consumes. More hunters in dresses, please. Have you seen him? Have you seen how beautiful he is? It's my void elf. Yeah, no grays, golds, or trade goods that I've seen so far. Because I don't know what you would need gold for when they're using bronze as this time running currency. I think it's kind of cool. It kind of helps distinguish it as like a separate mode. I have not been able to see where you can see all your threads in your cloak yet. My cloak just says it has Time Runner's Advantage. Oh, there it is. You mouse over the Time Runner's Advantage buff and you'll see the different stats on it. That's right. He's gorgeous. Thank you. I named him after a bug part. It's the midgut section on an insect. The ventriculus. What if I have another bug nerd phase? That sounds like fun. Not like full blown or anything, but you know, I could go for some bug trivia. I could learn some insect facts. Are there pet battles? Good question. Also worth noting that it is PTR. It's not like an invite-only beta or anything like that. So, assuming that you are home and have access to your computer, you can install and set up PTR and mess around with it for yourself as well. It's not like just a streamer thing. But I know not everybody's at home. Oh, that's kind of fun. I like the visual on that. I don't have a good grasp on how much damage it does because I don't have meters, but it feels good. On my screenshot, I had kill command on... Oh no, that's exactly where I had it. I had it on a V. I might need to rebind it. Sadly at work. Send help. I recently saw a person out in public wearing a shirt that I liked very much. And the shirt had the text on it that said, it had a big graphic of a fish and it said, "Born to fish. Forced to work." Right up there with "My wife let me go fishing." We're looking for key bindings. Quick keybind mode. I want to get this back to there. Yeah, okay, okay. So the dungeon seems like a great source of these early gems. Playing Pokemon X on my childhood 3DS. Basically PTR. I don't have very many buttons yet, but that's just being a level 12 problem. They're gained at the usual Dragonflight levels, so we are not playing like a Panda era version of the classes. All of the class design, balance, talent systems, everything is the Dragonflight version. And you can play, you know, Demon Hunters and Evokers. And your abilities are gained at the same level they are when you're leveling on retail right now. Which I think is good. I feel like the Dragonflight version of getting 1 talent point per level is pretty nice for this kind of thing. It's well paced. I keep disconnecting and reconnecting for the chat server and it makes me nervous. I'm having to right-click mobs to send my guy in and start attacking because I don't have a better idea. I should probably stop Hunter's marking unless it's like a boss. Doesn't really matter. I'm getting some bone armor. Okay, I looted some bronze. So bronze, it looks like... It's funny, I do have gold technically. I have 7 gold, 50, but your bronze is tracked as a currency on your character's bag. So I have 396 bronze currently. Later I'll have to go find the vendor and see what I can get for that. I have a feeling I'm going to be crippling myself in terms of combat efficiency in Remix because I could spend the bronze to upgrade like my gear or my gems or something, or I could save all of it to buy cosmetics for retail. You see my difficulty? Alright, so the tank is pretty dead. We're hoping we can just kill. Cannot be cast in combat, so I can't use my scroll of res in combat. Do you think we get racial armor for leveling an allied race for the first time? That's a good question. I don't know. Found out the senior cat we've been fostering is probably going to her forever home tomorrow. Aw. I'm really happy for her. If you buy your upgrades, your increased efficiency should help you gain enough to save time in the long run. So you're saying it's an investment. Should I try it? My scroll? I've got a few of them, I think. Because I don't even know if, like a low-level healer, it would have a res yet. Yeah, they're using a scroll of res as well. So both of those scroll buffs that we used for buffs definitely did not last past death. But it's okay. Loaded a new one. Ooh, somebody got a piece of loot. Shadowpan Mall. They got a weapon. I was gonna say we're going backwards, but no, I was going backwards. That's the correct way. I don't have any cleave yet. I will, eventually. I don't know if my barrage cleaves. I don't think it does. It says enemies plural, so maybe it cleaves. Do you have to level to get bronze? Can you go in with a max level character and farm it? It's a good question. I would assume you can still farm bronze at max level. Like once you've leveled a character to 70. In time running, I'm assuming that you are going to be able to farm more bronze by doing more content. But I'm only level 12 in testing, so I don't know yet. Cleave just means hitting multiple enemies at once, like AoE. Oh, I'm getting lots of gems. Panda testing is up. This is Panda Remix PTR. Oh, my poor pet. Tarsus. Buddy. So I have a feed pet button, but I don't think I actually have anything I can feed him. I have to rely on mend pet. We've got pet utility. And we have feed pet, but like I don't think there's going to be any meat or anything that he can actually eat in this mode. Yeah, my chat's disconnecting consistently in game. It's just PTR. Feed him bronze. Yeah, I heard we can buy world mess with bronze as well. Interesting. Hi everyone. Hello. I was telling chat earlier, I'm actually a little bit funny feeling about that. It doesn't affect me at all because I have them all already. But in a bizarre way, I'm glad I have them all already because I enjoyed getting them by farming. And I think I would feel silly for not buying them from a vendor if I had the chance to and I needed them. But I would feel less fulfilled to have bought it from a vendor. So I'm glad that I've bypassed that conundrum by having them out already. It's a weird thing though. Farming Nellic and Undasta still? Hopefully they can drop so I can spend the bronze on T-Mod. After this dungeon, I want to go in and see... Oh, I'm glad somebody else has been doing the books because I have not been doing the books. After this dungeon, I want to go in and see... I want to find a vendor, find the bazaar vendor. There will be one in the Jade Forest somewhere, and I want to see kind of what they offer and how much it costs, etc. Oh, big pull, big pull. Quick, drums. Oh, it's too late. $1 billion bronze for the chicken coop backpack. Wasn't expecting to hop on stream to see Hazel playing Pandemonium with a Void Elf male. Do you like him? Oh, he's RP walking now. That's not right. That's not what we want. His name is Salty Ventriculus. He's bald with really long eyebrows and ears. He's giving entomology student vibes. Pardon me, he's serving entomology student vibes. Name. I was pretty pleased with it. Might have to do it on retail. Very bug. So I'm up to 457 bronze. We're still in our first dungeon and I've done like a handful of quests outside prior to this. Not used to leveling without heirlooms. Mm-hmm. I'm not used to leveling in dungeons. Not that I have to or anything, but... Another prismatic gem for plus armor? That's kind of cool. You can sort of customize your loadout based on which gems, like, because you get lots of everything. So you can kind of choose what you want to use your slot for. And because there's no meters, it's not like I'm sure someone will still math out what the best options are. Especially with like advanced combat logging and whatever, but without regular in-game damage meters, you can kind of just pick things that sound cool. Cache of infinite treasure. Ooh, that had... Oh, an item, a transmog. Wind Reaver's Gauntlets. I got some gloves with a Tinker socket on them, so I can get a second Tinker ability going. But after this dungeon, because we're almost done here. Are dungeons feeling more difficult than retail? Maybe. I don't know. I know we've died a few times, but it's hard. It's just a sample size of one. It's kind of tough to say. We're also all very low level, so we don't have very many abilities necessarily. Like I'm kind of missing the multi-shot and the beast cleave. My pet keeps trying to leave. Oh, hang on, I can leave. Oh no, I can't leave. Tarsus, come back! There we go. That tinker actually helped a lot. Okay. We made it. PTR is completely separate from the real game and it will not carry over. When the event goes live, you'll be able to collect things that you can keep, but getting something on PTR doesn't help you out at all. I've had mounts drop on PTR and in like beta test before, and it's a real downer because you don't get to keep it. It doesn't count. Nice. I got some boots too, and Door of Shadows. Cogwheel gem. I don't know if I have a cogwheel socket yet. That's cool though. Nice. Flash. Thank you. All done. I got soul shift. That's awesome. I'm going to take a quick moment and do something really boring and check Wowhead's front page. Azure Span Snowstorm. Okay, I don't need that. I just had to look. Had to see. So, let me get to grips with my buttons here. We have boots with a socket. We put those on. I got a polearm. I don't need that because I'm not survival. And I never will be. So let's summon a Sans. And let's scrap the polearm, my old boots. And actually, hang on, let me change up my gloves as well. Because I got new gloves. Oh, I didn't even have gloves on before. Polearm and old boots. We scrap... Oh, oops. Misclick. Funny place for Sans. Polearm, old boots. Scrap those into... bronze. Nice, 25 bronze from that. I have an empty tinker socket. Do I have a tinker gem? That's a cogwheel gem. That's a prismatic gem. Those are all... There's a tinker gem. So we could get Sunstrider's Flourish, crits, erupt in a fiery explosion. Or Incendiary Terror, single target fire damage. We also, in Tinker Gems, have Storm Overload. Casting your major class cooldown causes you to overload, inflicting nature damage and stunning enemies within 40 yards for 2 seconds. Major class cooldown. They probably mean like Bestial Wrath? Something I don't have yet. I'm gonna Sunstrider Flourish for now, but we can always change that out later. My boots have a cogwheel socket. And we do have... So we can put Door of Shadows in the boots. This does remind me of Season of Discovery just because of like the different abilities going directly onto your armor, but in a different way. You cannot... I don't... Actually, that's a good question. So let's get Door of Shadows. Time running ability unlocked. Good old... Oh yeah. Good old Door of Shadows. Follow-up questions. Oh yeah, I was gonna pick a dragon riding mount. For him to use something kind of compact, maybe a Storm Rider. Doesn't have a Voyaging Wilderling yet. Let's do the Storm Rider, but let's customize it. Very important. Make it purple. Make it fair. Simple harness, no bracers. Kind of like bronzish. Armor color. Tail. Nice birdie for fur. Mr. Ventriculus. kind of feels worth doing this again just for the easy bronze and experience, right? Like, even if you already know how to dragon ride, they're like extremely easy quests if you don't mind dragon riding and it doesn't have any accessibility issues for you. And they're very fast as well. And then they port you back. Chain harvest when. There must be a list, and if not, I'm sure Wowhead is furiously compiling them as we speak, of all of. I mean, they must have data mined it all, but like the available cogwheel abilities and whatnot. I need my harvest back. Yes, not bad. I need to actually, speaking of which, I've got some talent points to spend here. Multi-shot, very important. Necessary. Gonna need that. Multi-shot goes on shift. It goes on E, actually. So that dragon riding interface is not new, but it's specific to the Algarian Stormrider. Because it has like a different ability as well. It has a special static charge mechanic that I never use because I'm no good at it. But it's always looked like that. Hoping I'll be able to throw stuff together, go do things, not worry about gear and sockets being good. I think you should be fine. I've gotten lost. Flap upward. Oh, there we go. Don't mind me. Getting lost. I need them to chain them together for me so I have a thread to follow. Okay. Yeah, it's like a whole level. I got a quest just to adjust my fashion. Although, clearly I don't have all of my options from retail. It's just that the Algarian Stormrider, you don't unlock options for it. It comes with them all unlocked already. Okay, there is a Snowstorm Nazar span. That is true. Time to retreat. Oh, you can replay the tutorial too if you want. Alright. Bazaar. Oh, good. I wanted to... This is exactly what I was looking for. Can I interest you in a fancy paper? Or this jar of bees I found? Got any bronze? Come spend it! This will get you there. First one's free. So this is an item that returns you to a nearby infinite bazaar. 15-minute cooldown. Is Nostwin the bazaar? He is, I think. Well, no, he is snacks and scrolls. So he's got, you can spend your bronze to buy, like, fort scrolls, summoning scrolls. Hang on, let's take a look at these. We have band-aids. We found those already. Big heal slows you down. 6-second cooldown. Mana regen vial. Same thing. It's like a mana version. You've also got health pots. Power pots. The power pot gives you mana back. And then Agi. Main stat. The voucher. I see 20 bronze and it can port you back there. So it looks like they are consumable. Yeah, it is a bottle of bees. Annoy every enemy within 40 yards of the destination, engaging them in combat and applying... Excuse me, come back here. And applying welts for 30 seconds. Welts causes an enemy to take 5% increased damage, and damaging them has a chance to apply more welts. So we have to try that. Engaging them in combat. We've got res scrolls, we've got dispel scrolls, you have summoning scrolls. Begin a ritual that creates a summoning portal for 3 minutes. The summoning portal can be used by allies to summon a targeted party or raid member. And then you've got the standard buff. So Fort, Int, Battle Shout, Mystic, excuse me. Must you patrol? Is that really necessary? Mystic power. For 1 hour, your damage weakens the target, increasing physical damage taken. Chaos increases their magic damage taken, and then there's drums. Gear goes up to 5, 5, 6. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Hello, Hazel. Hello. How are you doing? So, Noswin's voucher returns you to a nearby infinite bazaar because you sell scrolls and stuff. Are there other nearby NPCs that sell other things? It's gonna be funny if this ports me like 11 feet to the left. Because I was under the impression that, oh no, this is a new location. I'm up at the Tian Monastery now. Let me take a quick screen cap of this. Just so I have that handy. And I can see they look like there's daily quests. Any report that Hazel writes in this character is a bug report. Good to see you, champion. How far are your hunts? Looking for a group. There's my favorite champion. Defeat 3 dungeon bosses. You get a minor bronze cache and a cache of infinite treasures plus some experience. So this seems like a good place to start your day. You can kind of come here at the beginning of the day and like pick up your dailies. What do you need, puny void elf? That's me. You think you're tough? No. Defeat 2 raid bosses for a minor bronze cache and a cache of infinite treasures. World apparel. Oh, honey, you need a new look. Not a female Tauren wearing shades. Reading me for filth. Fresh scene. I'm not gonna let you spend all day in stuffy dungeons where no one can see your getup. Put on your going out look and let's get you somewhere fresh. Complete a scenario. Oh, those are really cool shades. Retail, there were 3 profession traders in Podon. They aren't here, so I guess we don't get professions. Good to know, good to know. Alright, so she sells seashells by the seashore. She sells ensemble, guys of the Shadow Pan. Collect the appearances of this armor set. 2,500 bronze. There's also another color of it. We've got Korkron Shaman. Ho ho ho. Okay, new question. If I set to all. Oh, you know what? These don't necessarily look like 4 uncollected appearance for your class, 1 uncollected appearance for other classes. It looks like you can buy the various armor types on one character. Sun Pearl. Spirit Walkers. Because, like, not all of this is male, right? Trail Seekers. Some of it is. Is all of it male? Warplate. Nah. Okay, so you can buy the set, collect the appearances. I could buy it on a hunter. Appearances only usable by Death Knights, Paladins, and Warriors. So this is great news, and it means that you do not need to level 4 characters to collect Mog from every armor type. The item says BOP, but it also says usable. It says that you can collect the appearances of the set. If it was like a red, you can't use this thing, then you would have been in trouble. But it looks like I could buy it on this character. Actually, that one I already know. That's funny, like some of the stuff is like in-game. And you know it already. What a lovely way to get like questing sets. So I'm sure some of this stuff is new, and I'm sure some of the stuff is like existing. There's so much Mog. Because it's basically, I guess, all of the Mog from MoP, right? Or at least all the questing and dungeon Mog. Holy smokes. This is the 6th page of 6. Yeah, so that one's usable by Demon Hunters, Druids, Monks, and Rogues. But you could learn it on this. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it looks like they're account-wide. Because they are... Yeah, transmogs. Let me check to see what they have on the other vendor. And I'm going to make a note. From vendor. Getting the Shadowpen sets to have a monk transmog that I like. Let me see. Oh yeah, no professions. That's another thing. In notes. So this guy sells, it looks like, raid sets. So this one, appearance usable by mage, priest, and warlocks, but I could buy it on this guy. Also looks sick. I'm missing so much Panda mug. So I haven't seen any weapons on these vendors at this time. This is gem procurement, so this person will sell you a random chipped prismatic, a tinker gem you don't have yet, a cogwheel gem that you don't have yet, or a meta gem that you don't have yet. So that's kind of cool, especially if you're trying to just like collect more of those things. And then what do you have? Dungeon sets? Oh, I guess so those were outdoor and questing sets. These are the dungeon sets. Gotcha. Gotcha, okay. Well, I like this. Rare collections. Let me see. This guy. Odd poly... Okay, toys. Bunch of toys I already know. Mr. Smite's plant compass. Huh. A warning sign. 38,500. What on earth was that from that it's so expensive? Oh, I'm wow-heading that. Warning sign. Timeless Isle? It's so expensive. Jakur of Ordon. Oh. That's why. Oh no, he doesn't spawn up in Ordos. He's just, yeah, it's a Timeless Isle rare drop. But it's like a 1% drop from a rare that's not up all the time. I gotcha. Rare drop from a rare, yeah. And then Gastropod Shell, Summon and Control Jerry the Snail. I'm not going to have a great read on what is new and what isn't. I'm going to have to wow hit each one. I've never heard of Gary the Snail. But, Gastropod Shell toy. Oh, it's dropped in Throne of Thunder. That's funny. I forgot there was a toy from that. Gary's not new. I need 3 storms. None of them are up right now. I checked already. Onaran Snow, Thaldraszus Snow, and Thaldraszus Fire. Tricky to know what you need without add-ons. I mean, it shows me in here whether or not I know the toy or not. The appearances I feel like are going to be a little bit different because you might know some of a set but not the rest of it. And it wasn't showing me that specifically. So this is basically, this vendor is just toys. I also don't have an Eternal Kiln. Is there anybody else in this building that I've missed? Because it looks like they said there's going to be a bazaar in each zone, and some of their things may be zone specific. So like it might only have Jade Forest questing sets in the Jade Forest one. It did show if you collected some of the set. Let me take a look then. Again. Because I saw it said things like you collect the appearances of this armor set, contains 4 uncollected appearances for your class and 1 uncollected appearance for other classes. I guess that means that I have some of it, but it doesn't tell me how much I have. It just tells me how much I don't have. But some of them don't say anything at all, and I'm assuming that means that I have none of it? Otherwise, it would hopefully say already known. What's interesting is none of these say already known. Oh no, never mind, I found one. I found one that says already known. That's what it looks like if you have all of it. Gotcha. Oh, in this interface, some are red and some are green. So like, let me find, so in this one, Oh, cool. Okay. So you can preview the set, and then if it's grayed out, you have not collected the appearance. If it's red, I'm assuming you cannot mog it on this particular character. Actually, that's not true. Have not collected this appearance. Okay, red means appearance cannot be used by your character. There you go. What's funny is it doesn't specify whether or not you know it. It just says you have not collected it. Maybe I have it, but it isn't usable yet. Interesting, yeah. Did you see that you get bronze if you fly through the sandballs? No, I haven't gotten that yet. Okay. I want to know where the mount vendor is. I don't see a mount vendor here. Is he outside? Class apparel. Oh yeah, there's more vendors outside. So we've got... So this stuff you would need to complete an achievement with a time runner of any class. Isle of Thunder achievement, Landfall achievement, and then you can buy the sets. And when you go all, you can see all the different ones. You could collect them, but the appearance is only usable by a blank. That's nice. I want to know about the ultra rare weapon drops from mop dungeons. I don't believe there's evoker sets or demon hunter sets. I haven't seen any. Hunter. But you could play on an evoker and you could buy the sets for other classes. Oh no, there is an evoker set. I'm totally wrong. Color me wrong. There's an evoker set. Arsenal, Treasure of the Gold Hoarder. Appearance is only usable by an evoker. So there must be demon hunter sets as well then. Alright, so the weapon, yeah, that's a weapon arsenal. Is there an armor set then? Because this guy, I guess, only has weapon arsenals. No, they have ensembles as well. Druid. Yeah, there's some stuff. Would have been a rip and a sag if they'd excluded those classes. It wouldn't have surprised me just because they didn't exist back then, but by all means, it's kind of cool. Recolors of the trading post sets. Huh. I wanted to do, hang on, item upgrades. So you can spend your bronze, add an upgrader. There are 34 levels of upgrades. And they take a thing all the way up to 556. Interesting. Does that mean I'm not gonna get more boots? Or does that just mean that if my boots fall behind? What do you have? Oh, you have mounts. Golden Discus, Sky Surfer, Hate Blazer. Which is funny because, like, I don't know how you're supposed to tell the difference. They're all... I guess that was... No, they're all super smoky. Mount vendor right next to this guy. This guy? Gonna have to upgrade everything to complete everything. That's a good question. Depends on what you mean by complete everything. Reins of the Gilded Riding Crane. So these are new riding cranes. That is new. I would have remembered that. That is a lovely color. Oh, there's a pink one! There's a pink one! Yeah, they're like tagged as Panda Remix. Interesting. Oh, there's so many new mounts. I'm gonna have so much bronze to get! I'm gonna have so much playing to do. And there's yaks. Tigers. I'm getting tired. Juggernaut. Cobalt Juggernaut. Fell Iron Juggernaut. If we get to the very end, then you get... Okay, so yeah. You get further down. Oh, it's cool. They recolored the wind steeds. There's more wind steed colors. Quillins as well. Paradox. Holy macaroni and cheese, Batman. I'm getting so tired just looking at all of this. I think that's just a Hazel's getting old and dehydrated kind of problem. So yeah, there's Spawn of Horadon, and it shows you if you already requires level, rank, and also already known. I have them already. I'll save some bronze, because those are expensive. Like, if you want to buy a Corcoran Juggernaut, you want to buy a Garrosh mount, 38,500 bronze, which incidentally was the same amount as getting that toy from the Timeless Cell Rare. Oh, man. Yeah, how you feeling about spending bronze to upgrade your gear now? Oh, hang on, there's more stuff. Raid Finder apparel. Normal raid apparel. Snacks and scrolls. Well, you looked at snacks and scrolls already. I love this set. Preset. Cause your boy ain't running Siege 18 quadrillion times. Is it bad that I'm glad that I could buy the world boss drops? Nah. 32 mounts collector's gonna be busy. Oh, hang on. This guy has funny text. Patience wins wars. Patience wins wars. But if Aeonicus asks another question, she will swallow my shield. Aeonicus is the raid finder NPC standing right next to him. Between working on the meta and then grinding for bronze, feel like I'm never gonna see the sun once this patch drops. Oh man. Do I need to stock up on gamer snacks? Or like trail mix? I bought some fancy granola recently. That was pretty fun. Oh yeah, there's some quests out there too. Okay. Oh, it's 11:45. I don't know if I want to do another time running dungeon. Because I wanted to try a heroic dungeon. Let's do a scenario, eh? So there's random scenarios and there's heroic scenarios. Raid Finder is not available just yet, but it would be. Random time running scenario. I don't need vitamin D, I need Tyvan. Fancy granola could be your drag name. Fancy granola. Oh, man. Crunchy Birkenstocks. Oh, kitty baby. So, what is this extraction button? Returns you to the last place you used one of Nostwin's vouchers. So one thing I think I would definitely spend bronze on is drop 20 at Nostwin, who is this cutie little baby whelp, to make sure I buy another... Well, is there going to be a flight path? I'm going to get another voucher. Oh, 5! Packs of 5 for 20 bronze. Just to port you back here. Because otherwise it looks annoying. Can I, from here, run out and get this flight path? Follow-up question. Let's see. It looks like I can. So maybe the voucher isn't as, like, mandatory. It's still super nice. That's a pretty long flight path. Also, here's a question. The flight path is gonna cost gold. The flight path is gonna cost gold. I have 18 gold, but we seem to get gold from very few things. I was able to use the Elwyn one. Oh. Because gold seems to be, like, only vaguely part of this. Scouting map. I have scouting maps, but the Pandaria one is, not active here. I don't know why that is. That's funny. You can get a hearth as well. Can I fly? I can dragon ride in this scenario. I'm not in the scenario. Was I not in the scenario? Teleport to dungeon. Why did it kick me out of the scenario? Is it because I skipped a cinematic? There we go. Alright, I won't skip it this time. There's a kitty cat right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rip. There were no void elves at the Siege of Theramore. You've created a time loop. Oh, no, and now I'm out of the instance. They either kicked me or the game dropped me. Well. Go with that. Good enough. Okay. Well, I kind of don't want to try it again. Recovered item. Although I got free stuff. I got a lightning rod. I got a thread of leech. Lightning rod is a tinker gem. I also got a scroll of intellect and a bandage. Well, lightning rod, tinker gem. Your abilities have a chance to apply lightning rod to your target. Allies are granted crit for 10 seconds. And enemies suffer nature damage every 1.9 seconds for 8 seconds. When lightning rod ends, it returns to you, granting crit for 10 seconds. Oh. Interesting. I guess I could queue up. Oh no, I'm on my Q cooldown. Oh, I've earned the title Ventriculus the Proven Assailant. I don't know why, but I have. I wonder what it was. I wonder if it was because I was on a dragon riding mount, if it's because I'm a void elf, if they're just buggy. It did seem like there were other people in there, but I don't know if they were having a good time or not. But yeah, you don't loot gold from... Oh, for heaven's sake. You have to turn auto loot back on. Are my keybinds dead? Interface panel. Okay, no, not all of them. Whew. Had a thought, forgot it. Looks like a feature to me. Tally is testing it too. He said more joy than testing or something. Oh, about making gold. Yeah! So, you don't get gold from mobs. You don't get gold... Oh, you do get a little bit of gold from quests. Okay, you'll get like a couple of gold from quests. I guess that should be enough to fund flight paths. If you want to. But I could see a world where you might run out. I guess I don't know. Because it doesn't look like... I don't think I got any gold from dungeons. Or if I did, it didn't get very much. But you're not just, like, you know, your main source of, like, looting items and vendoring them. That doesn't give you gold at all. It gives you bronze. Flight paths and repairs. Repairs is a great question. Do you have durability on this stuff? I don't think you do. No durability. And I've died a bunch. No durability at all. So you don't have to pay for repairs, but just flight paths. What a weird thing for them to leave in. You think they'll just make them free? It's just like vestigial gold left in this game. I knew there was no auction house, but I just had to check. Interesting if it's a currency, it's going to be mostly obsolete in this mode. It looks like that's the intent. It's just not fully that way yet. I hope that they make flight paths free. I don't need them to remove, like, all gold from the whole thing, but it's going to be weird if that's, like, a funny little mini-game of, like... Because flight paths already take time. Like, it's a substantial amount of time to run to the flight path, wait for it. You know, it's not... I feel like the gold value of it isn't a meaningful part of my immersion. Everyone's going to be grinding the hyper-spawning frog at the Timeless Isle instead of the ghosts. Love your content, really helped me. Oh, thank you very, very much. Glad that it's working for you. I'm excited to get Beast Cleave. Oh, I've pinged. I didn't mean to do that. I wonder if I was the person pinging in the dungeon, actually, now that we mention it. Somebody was pinging. Oh, it's because default keybind V. Hang on, keybinds. Should probably relog, but whatever. At least we're looting our bronze. I don't know yet because I haven't tried it, but I imagine that doing things like raid is going to give you substantial amounts of bronze. Okay, so I did get a better chest piece with a new crit, with a new prismatic slot. So I could unsocket from that, grab my flawed deadly, and then pop it into my new chest piece. So you do get gear upgrades. Okay, okay. Speaking of keybind struggle, I swapped off the Orb Weaver and MMO mouse recently. Trying to untangle 4 years of muscle memory is hard, who would have thunk? Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel a bit responsible. Oh, sorry, cuckoo. Bad day. Bad luck. I think that if I ever, for whatever reason, need to quit my MMO mouse, I'm gonna be in shrubs. JK. Flight paths are expensive, 2 gold to fly 2 stops in the Jade Forest, yeah. I have 20 gold after like an hour, so it's not... Maybe I'm making much fuss about nothing, it's just kind of a funny leftover thing. Because you're getting like 2-3 gold per quest, and you can chunk through the quest pretty quick. Reaver's Gauntlets, 123. So those, I got the same gloves I already have, so I can basically just scrap them for bronze. Same thing with this old chest piece. How's the leveling experience feel so far? Pretty good. Here, I'll check my /played. We've done 1 dungeon and some questing. This character has been alive for 90 minutes, 95 minutes. And I spent a decent chunk of that looking at the vendor. And we're 5 levels in. We're level 15 and a half. Being able to dragon ride while questing is pretty sick, especially at low levels. That's a big thing that slows you down in retail WoW when you're leveling through these early ones is travel time. So being able to... Actually, there's a good point. Why am I using flight paths? I have dragon riding. Never mind. I could dragon ride back to the bazaar, no problem. Looting those threads feels good, knowing that's like a perma upgrade for your entire like time running event account. Like all of your alts will have those benefits to their cloak as well. That's kind of nice. I like that. Look, a Drac there. Just the Pandari that I remember. I mean, is my Void Elf not taking you out of it? Okay, free the little baby cub. Use the bomb thingy. I remember all this. Although I am almost out of time. Thoughts so far? I'm having fun. It all seems to make pretty good sense. It looks like you've got a lot of flexibility behind what you do. There's not really a big wrong answer. You're gonna get bronze doing anything. And it's cool to have a chance to like kind of play back through and try out like the raids and the dungeons and the scenarios. If you didn't play back then, or if you just missed out on them. No war mode, right? Not as far as I can see. War mode, it looks like unlocks at level 20 actually. I wonder if that actually unlocks, like if you can turn it on or what. We'll have to see. The Void Elf could pass for a Night Elf with a dying video card driver. I'm sure I'm gonna have, well, maybe I'll never add it up, because I was gonna say I'm sure that all the things is gonna have a big old like adding up how much bronze I need to get everything I need, but we can't use add-ons in this mode. So if I want to do that kind of math, I'm gonna have to torment myself. What is it the Void Elves say? I don't know. No add-ons might be PTR only? I thought it was part of the announcement. Besides, you normally can run add-ons on PTR. Maybe you're not a void elf, just a high elf that was involved in a blueberry-related magical experiment. It was a Wonka crossover. Oh dear. So I've definitely rescued enough children. Oh, I forgot I have door shadows. Time to join the Arkwine Accident Guild. And then this one. I do feel a little bit glad that over the years I've leveled through early Jade Forest a fair amount of times. I think later on I might get more, like, less familiar with all the quests, but at least for the moment. Well, that person had like a light on. I am vaguely familiar with the goings on here. Doing it with dragon riding feels so snappy. Ooh. I want to look at lots of meta achievements. Let's see. Oh, hang on a second. I thought that the cloak threads were automatically account-wide. They've tied it to an achievement. Infinite Power 1. Gather 40 threads for the Cloak of Infinite Potential. I have done not 40. I suppose I could count them up. Some of them. And then once you've done that, future time running characters will begin with threads collected. I'm assuming just those ones. Interesting. Reach level 20 with a Time Runner and it gives you a mount, the August Phoenix. Reach level 70 gives you the Time Runner title and an item, which is the Time Runner's idol. I wonder if that's a toy. And if so, why did they call it an item? Realm First Time Runner. First character on the realm to reach level 70 with a Time Runner. Gives you the Mist Runner title. Is that true? Is that real? Good grief, if true. And then you've got complete 2 of the following achievements. Jade Forest. Campaign, Tour, Cloud Serpent, LFG. You get Cherry Blossom Trail Toy. There's the Valley of the Four Winds one that gives you the Half Hill Farmer's backpack. You get Storm Stout's Keg for doing Krasarang Wild meta achievements. And then, oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff to keep you busy here. I feel like I'll have a lot of fun with this because I didn't play Panda. I wonder how many people this will scratch the itch that they had for Mop Classic. If like just doing this will be enough for that, or if they're still gonna want to wait until they're done with Cata Classic and they do like a proper Mop Classic version with Mop level class design. I'm sure some people will want that. I want to make sure I have nameplates on, but I can't stay for very much longer here. I'm just doing it for the chicken backpack. This has been one of my leveling staples. I had a Realm First 90 Monk from back in Mop. It's been my biggest nerd flex for years. Drake treats restore vigor. They look like dog treats. Aw, that's kind of cool. I remember reading a headline about Realm First and time running, but I don't remember specifically what I read. I looted a Prayer of Purged Fear. It's an item, grants 80% cooldown reduction on cogwheel abilities. And immunity to movement impairing and loss of control effects. Interesting. The legendary questline was a huge big part of Mop. That was not intended or a bug or something. I thought I heard something like that as well. It's just weird because it looks like it looks intentional. Where was it? Realm First Time Runner. Like the achievement has the name and everything, and it has a title attached to it. Like I wonder if somebody was just memeing, but they accidentally put the meme on PTR or what? Because I thought I heard something like that as well. Alright, lots of quests, lots of quests. I think our boy's dead. I think we missed him. Let me see if I can find that Wowhead headline. Real quick here. All mounts, all toys, upgrade gear. First look at rewards, new abilities, etc., etc. Unbelievable developments. Pet stable changes. Okay. Blizzard has announced that the Realm First achievements found on the patch 10.27 PTR are a bug. This is a result of a bug that we have fixed in a future build. Thank you for the reports. Okay, so we're not planning or expecting the thing. No, I didn't really raid much in MoP at all. I raided at the end of the expansion. I did flex raiding, like pug flex raiding for Siege of Orgrimmar. And that was about it. Chance to catch up on lost content. Yeah! I think so too. I think it'll be a good chance to actually like see Throne of Thunder as it was meant to be. You missed it in all the Dumuru fun. You'll love it. Seems like a weird bug for them to all be stated in the title to match the idea of being Realm First. Yeah, that's kind of my thinking, is like, it doesn't really look like a bug. But, you know, whatever. Do you. It doesn't really bother me much if it goes in or not. I'm not getting it. But I think that if there were Realm First specific titles, people might lose their pepperoni. Used to watch a bunch of your YouTube videos. Quit WoW, but I'm back. So finding you again. Welcome back. They implemented it and decided we shouldn't do that. Can we just call all of our mistakes and lapses in judgment bugs from now on? Yeah, no, that was a bug. And then we're heading back to Podon Village, which should be nice and easy. Not bugs, features. Need to run Mogish and Vault to reclaim my EU account's glory of the double back-to-back Astral Cloud Serpents. Dev infighting, trying to steer away from stuff requiring no-lifing, but I bet some devs still like it. It's, yeah, like the no-lifing, but also the exclusivity. The fact that you could have 500 people no-life and only one person actually gets it. I think there are different philosophies where one camp is going to say, that's really cool, that that's a thing, and then the other camps would say that that's not a fun or satisfying experience for 99% of people. I think both are valid takes. I don't know where I land. I'm just glad I'm not a game dev, so it's not my problem. Yeah. All right. Do I need to like log out in an inn for rested? I guess so. I assume so. Do not envy WoW devs one bit. I don't remember where the Hearthstone is. Podon Village. Where's the rest of the village? Oh, it's up this way. There we go. Found it. Found the inn. Do we get rested? Am I resting? Well, no, I'm not in the inn. That's why. Different building. We'll get there eventually. Not that one. Wouldn't it have a mailbox next to it? It would have a mailbox next to it. Ah, it's on my map. There we go. Oh, this is fun. Alright, I am getting rested, or at least my character is resting, so that's good to know. I need to wrap up for today. I got places to... I got some stuff to do. I am all out of time for stream this morning, but I'll be back to stream again tomorrow morning, Saturday morning stream. My plan is to check for anything else I can do towards my Tyvan meta achievement, but to mainly do more of this. I appreciate you coming very much today. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.